behind surgical equipment inside a patient's body. A South Florida man says he barely lived to tell his story. CBS 4's Tiffany Helberg has more on the sponge found in that man's stomach.
When Nelson Bailey decided to have surgery, he considered a lot of risks.
Leaving sponges inside of you is not one of those risks that you should be assuming.
But that's just what happened to him last October at the Good Samaritan Medical Center in West Palm Beach. He went in to remove part of his intestine affected by diverticulitis, weak spots in the tract. Dr. David Kurtz took out the bad piece of his intestine, but left behind this foot-long surgical sponge. Bailey said he complained repeatedly for months.
Telling them something's not right in here. What I went in to have taken care of, it seems to be worse, not better, and there's pain in there.
He took x-rays and CAT scans that show this metal object on the left in his abdomen. He says doctors gave him a variety of explanations, but it wasn't until 5 months later that he got the truth from Dr. Kurtz, who offered to remove it immediately.
I just told him, look, I'm sure you can understand, I don't have enough confidence in you or this hospital anymore. There's no way in hell I'm going to that hospital.
All rise, the Honorable Nelson Bailey.
A strange chain of events to happen to a judge of all people. That's right, Nelson Bailey is a judge in Belle Glade.
You know, I didn't lay in the hospital and tell anybody I was a judge. I was just an old man with a beard and a hospital gown. And I didn't think you had to tell him anything else to get the attention that I assumed was part of what everybody would get in the first place.
According to the New England Journal of Medicine, medical instruments like sponges are left behind in at least 3,000 patients a year. And there is technology that can detect this type of error before it happens, but there's a cost associated with it.
I would assume, in all probability, the cost of one lawsuit is a lot more than the cost of that system.
Judge Bailey's lawsuit against the hospital never made it before a jury. It was settled out of court for an undisclosed amount of money. We also want you to know we contacted the surgeon in this case, and he declined to comment, citing patient confidentiality. In Belle Glade, Tiffany Helberg, CBS 4 News.
Late this afternoon, the CEO of Good Samaritan released this statement. It reads in part, "We agree that this is an unfortunate situation and we are sorry for what happened to Judge Bailey. Good Samaritan Medical Center strives for excellence in everything we do."